I have 2 crazy Reddit stories for you guys. We're gonna go into it, but first, my name is Katie Sauter. I am a wedding planner and I love to talk about all things drama. I do have it placed in the description below where you can submit your own crazy story for me to read. Oh, let's just go into this one because this is some crazy stuff and I had to talk about it. All right, this one's from r/wedding shaming. Yellow_lady126 wrote, "Never forget this awful officiant even when she's being a bitch." It's a good start already with the title. All right, I was a bridesmaid and my then husband was the best man. Very sweet couple. Hired the pastor from husband's parents' church. Rehearsal went totally fine. Day of mid-vows, the pastor said to the groom, "And do you take name to be your lawfully wedded wife, even when she's being a bitch." Silence. Dead silence. The groom's mother in the front row, clearly appalled. Groom gets nudged by ex-husband. Finally says, "Yeah, I guess." I mean, what do you do in that situation? Like, everyone's watching you. You're not gonna say no, say that line again without the attitude. Fast forward to end of the vows. The pastor skips the kiss entirely, declares them husband and wife, excuses them. The music starts. It's hard to read anymore because that is so, I would be livid. I would have had a full bridezilla moment in front of everybody. All right, let's see what happened. I can see the bride is distraught. I decided to yell, "You forgot to kiss her." Pastor reels it back and declares the first kiss. They're still happily married and they're the cutest family ever. But to this day, I feel like they got shortchanged. Wow. I have never seen anything that bad. Who does that? Who does that? Oh. Okay, let's see what some of the commenters wrote. Mistletoe177 wrote, "We went to wedding where the officiant spent an uncomfortable amount of time going on and on about how beautiful the bride was and how she was the most perfect example of womanhood. He only hoped that the groom was worthy of this beautiful creature, but he had his doubts. It was so bad that my 7-year-old daughter turned to me and said, 'Did he just insult groom's name?' Why, yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did." When the officiant is pretty much drooling over the bride and insulting the groom, it's beyond creepy. Yeah, no kidding. One of the commenters wrote, "I attended a wedding where a large part of the ceremony discussed how important physical attraction was in a marriage, and sex was so important. The bride was pregnant at 18 years old. That is so uncomfortable." One of the commenters wrote, "I literally went to a wedding where years down the road, the bride and the officiant began an affair, but even he managed to make a normal speech without drooling over the bride. Yes, it was a mess. Couple is divorced now. Bride and officiant never made it public. Lost contact during COVID. Maybe it's time to check in." Time_1 wrote, "I went to one where the officiant went on and on about the bride's beauty and even complimented her big butt. The officiant was the brother of the bride. Hot." Someone wrote, "Oh, what a terrible day to be literate." Okay, on to our second story. Invited to shower, but not the wedding, just venting. All right, I have a friend who invited me to her wedding shower. I was excited for her. I asked my friend's mom what day the wedding is. We're excited, right? We're going in. She tells me the date, but tells me that the wedding is just for immediate family. To celebrate with everyone, there would be a shower, and she requested that everyone bring non-perishable foods to stock their pantry and other things for the house. I really did respect that it was immediate family at the wedding, and the shower was nice. Then I started getting questions from mutual friends who had attended the shower asking if I would be at the wedding as well on the day of the wedding. No, I hadn't been invited, but was told it was for immediate family. Am I being too sensitive for taking it personal? So wait, let's backtrack because there's no commas and this makes it a little difficult. I'm a big fan of punctuation, but it sounds like other friends were invited and they're hearing back. Yeah, I would be feeling sensitive too. I would be feeling sensitive. I feel so used. Was her wording. I wish her well, but I feel like since the wedding shower had such a small attendance, why not invite everyone there? Am I good enough to give gifts but not be part of this important day? The shower was a while back and I did go. The wedding was yesterday and that's when I found out. I can't help but feel a twinge of feeling left out and hurt. Edit, there was a wedding registry as well. I just, like, okay, like technically no one is, this is a tough one because I feel like as a wedding planner, I tell people all the time, you don't have to invite everyone on that you know, right? Like, but I think if you're inviting them to a wedding shower, they should probably be on the guest list. And if you can't have them on the guest list, don't invite them to the shower and ask for a gift. Like, that feels really tacky to me. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I feel just bad for this person because they clearly were like, we're friends, I'm excited. And this couple has clearly done them wrong. That's my take on it. Let's see what other people wrote. The freckly one wrote, my niece did this to many people, us included. She also didn't invite great aunts that were visiting from another country. We all got shower invites, but not wedding invites. We didn't go to the shower. It's nothing but a gift grab and it's tacky AF. You're not being dramatic. Your friend just sucks. The OP wrote, man, I'm so sorry. It makes you feel unimportant a little. I wish I would have declined the shower invite and not even went now. I will never fall for that trick again. Berber189 wrote, totally understand. I was invited to a 24-hour plus bachelorette party where there was a series of activities planned throughout the day. The girls who were invited were all in a group chat without the bride, and we all agreed that unless you canceled before a certain day, we would split the cost for everything, including the bride's share. On the day of, 2 of the girls from the chat just never showed up and didn't respond to messages, so the rest of us had to pay even more since the price had already been set. Ended up spending around $500, which was a lot since we were all in our early 20s. That is a lot in your early 20s. But I just wanted the bride to have a fun time until a couple of us started talking the next morning about we haven't received invitations to the actual wedding yet. So we brought it up to the bride during breakfast, only for her to tell us that 4 out of the 8 or so women were not invited. She told us that she was waiting for RSVPs from other people, and if they canceled, then we could go. Who were the 2 people that got an actual invitation? The 2 girls who just didn't show up. I never talked to her again after that day. That is insane. And the OP agrees that's actually exactly what they wrote. That is insane. I would be so mad. I would be so mad because like you show up and you pay so much money and you're thinking, oh, this is that bachelorette party. We're gonna all have some fun together. And then you're like, we're gonna go to the wedding. Obviously, because we've been invited to the bachelorette party, which is about her being a bachelor. Oh, that is bad. But that is all I have time for today. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to smooch that like button and put a ring on that subscribe button. Keep your love PG for me as always, okay? And follow for more stuff. Here's some of my stuff.